Chico's own Aaron Rodgers, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Great, thank you so much for taking some time with us. We're talking about Jeopardy here. You're hosting Jeopardy, guest hosting. How did this all come about, and are you ready to go?
Yes, I am. I mean, it's all filmed already. I filmed back in February.
Yep.
So it's thankfully taped so they can clean up any missteps on the pronunciations I may have made. But it came about, I think, initially because I was on the show in 2015, and I was a contestant in Celebrity Jeopardy and won that night and raised money for the MAC Fund, and let it be known to anyone who would listen how much I loved the show. And I wanted to come back as a Celebrity Jeopardy contestant. Hell, I would have done a regular contestant too. Not that I feel like I could have competed and maybe won, but I would have been up for the challenge. But when Alex was obviously diagnosed and went through his treatments and unfortunately lost his life, there was an opportunity, and I was excited about it. I just felt like I could do his memory justice by being super prepared and bringing the same type of respect and dignity to the show that he did for 30 plus years, and give it a shot.
And talk about that for a minute, Aaron. What an honor to be able to step out there where Alex Trebek was for so many years, hosting such an amazing game show. Yeah,
I mean it's a thrill of a lifetime for sure. Other than obviously what I've done on the field, and
right.
This is a special opportunity for me, and to be able to step on that stage where a giant has walked and led and hosted was just so special. I've followed in the footsteps of a legend before. I know how difficult that can be.
That's right. Yeah.
The shoes are pretty big, but so are the ones on your own feet if you have the confidence to step in there and be prepared and give it your best shot. And that's what I did. I studied for hours. I watched old episodes. I wrote, took copious notes about how I thought I could best be ready to do my job there, and went out there, and I feel like I did a nice job. So I'm excited about watching them back. There's some fun moments that'll show up, and I hope people watch it and enjoy it, and that they feel good about the way I did.
You got to put the pronouncers in there for the big words and everything, and read ahead of time, because some of those questions can get pretty elaborate. So we look forward to watching you. Talk about the North Valley Community Foundation and what it means so much for the people here at Chico. The people here in Chico admire you, really appreciate all of the money and the help that they're getting right now, because they need it so bad here at home.
Yeah, that's, I think, the most exciting thing about everything. I mean, it's amazing to be able to guest host, but to be able to have Jeopardy match donations from the winnings of the players of the 10 episodes, and have it go back to the NVCF, the North Valley Community Foundation, which is the foundation I've worked with very closely since the campfire that we all know about. This time, I got inspired by Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports and the fund that he was creating for small businesses and the videos he was doing. I got involved right away with him, as he's become a friend of mine. But I reached out to Alexa again at the NVCF and said, what can we do similar to that to help our people in Butte County? And it was so exciting to be able to put together this fund, to do the calls with a few of the businesses, and to just continue to give people hope. It's been such a difficult time for so many folks over the last year plus, as life has really changed. And so many of my friends in this age group, being 30 and in our mid to late 30s, we have small businesses, and we are employers of people, and we want to keep our employees on, and we want to keep our business thriving, we want to keep our family fed and housed, and there's been some difficulty through this pandemic. And so to be able to help these businesses out, many of them, which to me, and I'm a little biased, but many of them I just feel like are really staples of the community, which places I've eaten at for so many years. It was just important to get involved, and Alexa and her team at NVCF are just incredible people, and I'm just so thankful to be able to work with them.
That's great. And let me ask you this, Aaron. Do you have a favorite spot in Chico if you had to pick one place?
It's tough, like I love Burger Hut, been going there forever. Aka Taco.
Oh yeah,
Mike Ware's. Mike Ware is a friend of mine who owns Fifth Street Steakhouse. I did a shout out to Riley's. Riley's just won best bar from Barstool's contest. Frankie's at Riley's downtown. I mean, downtown Chico has always been so fun. The Bear, Madison Bear Garden, kind of there so many times. There's just so many great spots down there. Smoking Moe's, it's just there's so many great spots.
Great. Thank you. Last question I have for you. What was the most memorable part of getting to host Jeopardy?
Oh man, so many incredible moments. I just think just to be on that stage where Alex, lived for so many years was beautiful, and
Yeah.
just trying to do his memory justice, and just to keep the show going, just to
Yeah.
keep the flow of the show, to get out of the way of the contestants, then to just do a job that I felt like would honor his memory the best way was special. There's so many great moments in the writers' room, just every part of the day. We did a meeting in the morning with the writers and the researchers. That was a blast. I mean, a lot of laughs and just high level conversations. The practices were great. Just the time in the green room with like the hair and makeup people were incredible. Just people hearing the stories about Alex's life, working with him for the last 3 decades was special. Talking to the head writer Billy, who'd been on the show for 31 years. Just hearing the old stories, I think, made this thing so special and so even more impactful, knowing that I was there carrying on his legacy and his memory.
That's very cool. What a moment. Thank you, Aaron Rodgers, the Aaron Rodgers. We really appreciate you spending some time. We're going to have Christian Lopez come up here now, our Telemundo reporter. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.